habits, or can you get Saturday out of your system fairly quickly?
Well, we were in yesterday, so we got sort of Saturday out of our system yesterday. Yeah, it was a bit down yesterday, but I think the important thing was to have as short period as possible of being a bit down, and then got on with it and got back to normal and just try and bring the spirits up again and act like normal. I think that's the best way to go about it. I think people have got different views on the way we're playing at the moment, but maybe without being ruthless in both boxes, I think we're still passing the ball quite well, and I think we're dominating games without maybe getting the results we deserve. So I think the important thing is to keep believing and keep going on what we're doing, and then I think the results will follow very shortly.
Can you sort of account for the lack of ruthlessness in both boxes, where that little edge has fallen off perhaps?
No, I don't know. Obviously, it's not been great since we had that little break of games when we were on a good run, but excuse me, I think every team has a dip in the season, and this is obviously ours, and we haven't had one up until now, so hopefully we can get over it pretty quick, ideally tomorrow night, and bounce back with a win, and then kick on and go on another run to the end of the season.
Sometimes when you hear strikers talk, their sort of best finishes are almost kind of ones, the cliches where you don't think too much, where it all seems a natural process. Do you sense one or two players, or maybe you are starting to think about things that were sort of flowing before, if you like?
Possibly. I mean, I had a few chances, which was always a positive thing when I wasn't scoring for a few games. But yeah, I always felt like when you go a few games without a goal, the goal that sort of gets you back in the run is usually one of those ones where you don't have to think about it, a sort of reaction one. And I think Saturday was a bit like that. Obviously, Jack did unbelievable with his run and sort of put it in a place where I literally only had to take one touch and therefore didn't really have to think a great deal about the finish. And I think it was also, you may not have seen, but the movement of Smithy really helped me as well. He sort of moved out, so it created space for me to go into, and I think that's something that we've been working on, and hopefully I can do for him to get in a few more chances as well.
And just so that sort of off the ball work for the strikers, creating space is something we don't necessarily see so much, but that's still an important part of the game, even if you're not perhaps feeling so confident in front of goal.
Yeah, you may not see it, but I think it opened up a few chances for me Saturday, and it has in the previous games, and I think it's always been there. And certainly Smithy is one of the ones that I had the most joy in, certainly in my career with playing with in that sort of respect. He's very unselfish for a goal scorer, and he still scores goals off the back of it, so it's a great asset for him to have.
How much has Jermaine Hilton impressed you in his cameos when he's come on?
Yeah, I think he's really adding to the strike force. You've obviously got what you can class as 4 really good strikers now, and if you ever come and watch us train, you'd probably say 5 or 6 if you see the likes of George Barker train as well. So yeah, it's really good to sort of have that sort of competition for places in our team. And for me personally, obviously I've had my best partnership ever in my career with Smithy at the moment, and then I think my second best strike partnership is with John Beaker when I was at Yeovil. So for me, I can't really complain with the options we've got going forward at the moment.
What sort of game do you expect from Bradford?
I don't know. Obviously they've had a lot of games recently. I heard on the weekend they had a lot of players out. Whether they'll be back for the game tomorrow or not, I'm not sure. But their players stay quite physical, quite direct, and I'm not sure if that's because of their pitch, whether when they get on a nicer pitch like we've got here at the county ground, whether they'll try and play a bit more or not. Sort of tomorrow we'll wait and see, but I'm sure the gaffer and the guys will have done a lot more homework on them, and we'll sort of watch things on them today and see what sort of threats they're going to pose to us.